everyone! Summer here, and we are back with the Unicorn Academy PowerPoint, because that's what I feel like doing, and also, it's what I've been doing, it's part of the video I did yesterday. And, yeah, most of you also do not understand anything that's going on in this video.
Can you now, please? I'm the meeting.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Good evening, Arendelle. Good evening now. It's your worst video game person on here. Like another track game video. See you. Good night, everybody.
And also, don't mind my cat in the background. Because she decided to hang out with me. Anyway, episode 6, the vision pool. Rory and Storm basically come back out of the water soaking wet. Rory gets to stay at the academy, and goodbye to bring back Ramzilla. Lila overhears Sophia tell everyone about the whispering trees, and so they're called whispering willows. The roots extend through the entire island, and so they know everything that happens, and they never forget. Rory plans a party for saving the island. Ramzilla finds Crimson and Ash. Layla thinks the whispering willows were talking about the vision pool, but it's a super off-limits area because past the shimmers the wall. Layla wants to say the crystal's there, but won't go because, she's a good person. Sophia goes there in secret. Ava's decorating and Ava told Sophia wrote off like a few minutes ago. Sophia goes to the caves and reaches the waterfall and turns rainbow. Her reflection shifts into her dad and she's pulled in. She talks to her dad, but before her dad can tell her about the danger, Ava pulls her out of the water. Shares Ava since the vision pool only grants one vision per person, and now Sophia can't talk to her dad again and figure out what this whole danger is. Ramzilla and Ash work together against the Temple of Guardians. At the price, Sophia gave Layla a crystal from the vision pool cave. And Ramzilla declared Sophia and Ava took the gem from a few episodes ago called the Grimstone. The broken gem. They're grooming the unicorns. Ramzilla wants Crimson Ash to get into the academy and get the Grimstone. Ava is spending time with Valentina since Sophia won't talk to her. Roy and Valentina try multiple ways to get Sophia and Ava back to being friends again. Ash and Grim try again in school, almost getting caught by Sophia. Ava and Sophia try to talk things out but end up arguing again. Layla finds out about the Grimstone in the Sparkle Book, and if they put feedback to absorb all of your magic that's out there. Valentina walks to see Crimson and Ash stealing the bracelets, so they tie her up. Valentina calls for help and they go after Crimson and Ash for Valentina and Layla. Because Valentina is tied up and Layla stays there to help untie her. Ash tries to stop the warriors multiple ways. Sophia and Ava can't stop arguing, and Sophia turns to see Ravenzilla. Ravenzilla's revenge. Ravenzilla puts the gem together. Ravenzilla is getting her grim magic back. Sophia and Ravenzilla will the others fight Crimson and Ash before we help Sophia. Ravenzilla appears with Crimson and Ash while the others go back to the academy and tell teachers. They can't find them but find them soon after, which Primrose forces them to stay inside. Ravenzilla gathers some program magic. Sophia tries to fight Ravenzilla on her own, while the others find out and go stop her but fail. Valentina and Isabel are there because they're trying to convince Fury to let them help fight Ravenzilla. Valentina will try to convince Fury to let them help, but she refuses, saying she needs to know that they are safe, so she can focus on the fight. Ravenzilla makes a green unicorn that has stone magic. One blast hits Sophia, turning her light to stone, and she falls off a cliff. She realizes that her dad may be alive since he knows Ravenzilla was coming back, and wishes she could have talked to him longer, but that was her only chance. Ravenzilla and teachers engage in a fight. Walter takes Sophia away from the academy. The other riders decide to go join the fight anyway, but find silence. They go outside to see all the other unicorns turn to stone. Episode 9, Midnight Hearts. The riders attack without any instruction. Walter takes Sophia to the vision pool since Walter hasn't had her vision yet. The others regroup at Starkville Lake and make a plan to save everyone. Sophia and Walter talk to her dad again. Her dad tells her it's too dangerous to go look for him. And there's a threat of magic connects their world, and he gets glimpses and whispers. He tells Sophia she needs friends to save the world from Rapunzel, and since he didn't know how he disappeared. She decides to make up with Ava. Rapunzel asks Ash and Crimson to hunt down the riders and bring them back to the academy as she destroys it. Midnight Hearts Slide 2. Sophia almost falls off a cliff, and Ava saves them because they were on the way there since they didn't know where Sophia was but thought the vision pool might. Ash and Crimson almost hurt the riders. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Anyway, almost hurt the riders, but luckily Ava and Sophia arrived just in time. They trap Ash and Crimson. They all take on Rapunzel. Rapunzel dropped the Grimstone and it re-broke. Sophia and the others get the Grimstone. They put it together and Leaf puts it on Wildstar's bridle. Unicorn gets rid of the Grimstone and unstone everyone. Rapunzel is imprisoned in a fixed-up Temple of the Guardians with Crimson and Ash. And they celebrate Sophia makes new friendship bracelets. Unicorn Academy Season 2. This constellation appears the Unicorn constellation. It appears once every 5 years, for only a few weeks from what it looks like in the show, and a few stars fall to birth baby unicorns, like this one. So cute. Anyway, there are 3 crown stars, but they don't have the same magic. They don't have magic that's known about. The bonds with the unicorns. We learn that a bond can break even if the unicorn doesn't lose its rider. We see this in episode 1 of season 2, which I'll explain in a little bit. When Isabel falls off the river, will try and get a flower and break with her foot, and gets mad and the bond breaks. We also see with Sophia and Wildstar after finding the crown stars. Harmony bonds. A unicorn is not only bond with their unicorns but with each other as a team. They can form a harmony bond. It gives the unicorns new magic to their existing magic. So, for example, Wildstar's powers, she has a rainbow light that can reveal hidden things like footprints. Leaf can really see anything that the butterfly is seeing. Storm's new power is he can ride lightning, so basically fly. Glacier can freeze time. You see her freeze following. She also freeze multiple things in time, like apples. River can create a bubble of air that's big enough to hold her and Isabel. Actually, think what my voice said. I should say, hold him and Isabel. And it won't pop in the river lets it pop because of reasons. Cinder can now run super fast and leave a trail of fire. Which put in Rose and her unicorn, Athera. So, Athera has illusion magic. She uses illusions throughout the second season. She uses illusions to look like a different person to stop them from getting the crown stars and using their magic. And then having her power used when, in the last episode, when Sophia and the others went to get the real crown stars, that Miss Primrose had swapped with a fake, and used the illusion to make them live in a dream until Valentina snaps them out of it. The final test. The final test is a simulated mission. If one person in your dorm fails, everyone fails. The mission is to get past traps and save a captured rider. Bliss says Valentina's aunt was the captured rider. Sophia's dad. And this is when we learned that Sophia's dad was alive. I think there was a fight we find out Sophia's dad is trapped and now disappeared. And now it disappeared out of Moria. At the end, Sophia brings back Memoria to save her dad. But we'll learn all that in these next episodes. Scene 2, Episode 1, Under the Fairy Moon. We see fae fairies fly around the school. We learn the time of the fairy moon. And the fairies are at the most magical time of year. The moon will look like it will change colors because of the fairies' glow, and some special types only come out during the fairy moon. They go to the flower forging. They also go to Masquerade Ball later. But before that, they have to collect Starburst flowers. I don't know if you heard that, I said Starburst flowers. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna plug up my phone. My charger's super long. Okay. So Isabel tries to get a bunch of them, but falls off river and breaks her ankle. A strange boy arrives on a rowboat. Everyone heads to the ball in song. River's the only one not going there. The boy tried to capture a unicorn. Isabel watches the party and runs into a boy named Danny. Danny goes to River after Isabel told him about River. They go to Big Fair Island. Danny is the strange boy from earlier. Isabel's blue streak is fading and then disappears. Cinder Mountain to create a distraction. Dance battle so the teachers don't want to Isabel's bomb with River fading. And the writers see River missing. And Isabel's streak disappears completely. And River's markings disappear elsewhere. Under the Fairy Moon's Light 2. They find Danny's mask and think he took River. They go after River and Danny. Mystery realizes she recognized Danny from earlier. They cross a tidal bridge to Faker Island. They see the Underwood fairies. The Underwood only come out during the fairy moon, and they have the power to change your destiny. Then they use the Underwood fairy to bond with River. They also want to invite to Unicorn Cave, but never match with a unicorn. River shot water blast at Isabel. River's magic causes a wave that will destroy the Faker Island. Isabel sings a song about her River's bond through flashback to last season. The minute Underwood fairies is burst, Isabel and River rebond. They stop the waves and same Faker Island. Then leaves and they go back to the dance all together. The flowers bloom and make fireworks. We see Miss Primrose and a unicorn looking at a unicorn constellation. And stars are falling from her, she says, so it's time. And wants to stop something from happening again, as she says. Episode 2, Year of the Unicorn. We see a star fall from the unicorn constellation, and a baby unicorn with tiny sparks coming from it appears. In shadows, because, you know. Miss Wellwood is taking the Sapphires camping. Miss Wellwood says that will help bond with the unicorn because the special pet says they will need strong bonds, and the final test will be a simulated mission. She also tells us that if one person from the bond fails, everyone will fail. She says she has a surprise for them on this camping trip. They said Camp All-Star keeps looking at the sky distracted. Anyway, they tell scary stories as they roast marshmallows. They see unicorn constellation, that means it's the year of the unicorn. A star falls and they go and find it because it's a surprise. It turns into a flower and then a baby unicorn. We're told they have uncontrolled magic because they're fresh from the stars. A crown star falls with no babies this time because crown stars make up the unicorn's horn. Sophia and Walter can't sleep. Another star falls and Ava sees that Jane Sophia goes to the new baby. They see Sophia looking at the star when the full comes. Walter's horn glows super bright. They protect the baby unicorn and go back to camp. Star showers. Ava and Leaf ride and find the baby unicorn. The teachers tell the Sapphires that they spot evidence of a baby unicorn on campus. And Sophia tells Miss Primrose about the masked person she and Ava saw in the woods. During an astronomy class with Mr. Tansy, we learned about the New York constellation, and it only appears once every 5 years. We learned since Mozart has light magic, they have a special connection to the stars. They go after the baby that ran off and try to keep it from being seen. They have fun with the baby. Sophia tries to ask Mr. Tansy more questions about the New York constellation. Her necklace blinks. They send the baby out into the woods, and it finds a herd, and we see the masked person again. Season 2, Episode 4, Wild Star's Dream. We see when Sophia's dad used the crown stars. They all decide to find the crown stars and try to bring Sophia's dad back. They decide to sleep in the stables and sneak out to find the crown star. Instead of taking care of Walter since she's acting off, so this is actually believable. Sophia and Walter see the masked person again. Sophia calls it the Star Snatcher. They chase it but lose them. Walter's horn sends in the crown star. Sophia and Walter fall down a cliff. They can't get out, and even Walter can't make a light bridge when their bond breaks because of how mad they are at each other. Walter shares a vision with Sophia about the feathers being Zilla when Sophia's dad disappeared. We see our dad disappeared, and how Walter lost her magic. Sophia wants her to make up and bond again. They get it with a light bridge. Isabel, River, and Cinder want to see light and go with Sophia find the crown star. They find the first of 3 stars, and the Star Snatcher appears at the same time. Legacies. The Star Snatcher takes the star and chases them. The Primrose comes to see them in the morning and tells Layla Valentina to come with her. When Valentina's grandma is coming to visit, she meets Samuel Crawford, and he prefers Sam. We learn Glacier used to be the Sam's unicorn. Mona Fury, which is what we call her for the rest of this episode, is Valentina's grandma. She meets Sophia. Sam shows them some of hidden Glacier's old tricks, like an ice staircase. Mona and Sam watch the writing class. Layla overhears Sam ask Glacier to go off Unicorn Island. Meanwhile, Sophia and Ava try to find where to hide the crown star. Sophia and Ava find Layla crying, and we hear that the unicorns leave the island named from regular horses. No horn, no magic. Glacier takes Layla to a special ice cave in the library she made for her. They hide the crown star in the ice cave, and Sophia's necklace blinks with this Fomorian creature, Lazul. We see him in Wild's vision last episode, and we see Sophia's dad is trapped with him. Mounting pressure. They are watching for the crown star to fall. They see a dormant volcano about to erupt, and they're called the Scarlet Narrows. And the crown star just happens to land there. We know there's a herd of unicorns living there, under the volcano. Even though Miss Primrose thinks everyone should stay at the academy, Miss Bowman decides to get the unicorns away from the volcano, and the Sapphires accept Layla and Rory go along to help. They find a herd of some foals. Miss Bowman leads the adults while the Sapphires look after the foals. Sophia and Valentina chase the foal and see it's limping. Valentina finds Thorn in its hoof and pulls it out. They leave the foals back to the others. Sophia decides to go find a star on her own, and Valentina goes after her. Sophia finds the crown star, the Star Snatcher appears. The volcano is about to erupt. They find the Star Snatcher. It's almost falls on Sophia, but the Star Snatcher saves her, and they all get away. Back to school, Miss Primrose is rubbing the same arm as the Star Snatcher. So, let me know if you think she's the Star Snatcher, because I watched this and I know who the Star Snatcher is. Let me know in the comments if you think you know who the Star Snatcher is. But that's all I have for today. So I hope you all enjoyed, and summer out.